Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Thunder out in Oklahoma City. Looking at the Thunder, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
I thought he said Monday.
Like mundane, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Every dime is a flake. I'm signed to the pay.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. For the Pacers right now, they're focused on getting off to a good start to the road trip here. These are the games that challenge you, guys. They will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
I think for the Pacers, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Young out there with Turner. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Teague. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Ellis with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Ellis kicks to Young. There's the pick. Screen by Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. He faded back on that one to give himself some room.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game, some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. Now Cantor. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans. Tries again. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Teague.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
They set the pick. And George, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim, as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
Here's Westbrook, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Oladipo with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Easy layup after coming off the pick.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Ellis with some nice D.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
He kicks to Teague. To the inside. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Teague.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Now, here's Oladipo. A 29-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Here's Teague, following the score by Oklahoma City. To the middle, here's Young. Almost, but it rolls out.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
They set the pick. Westbrook a screen on Teague. Oladipo goes in. Oberson, and the three ball is good. Oberson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's George. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. From outside the arc, that's good. George has got 5 points so far.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Shots good from Young. Young's got his second basket.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Cantor dishes to Oladipo. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Kicks to Ilyasova. All alone. Here's Cantor. Nails the baby hook. Cantor's got his first 2 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Pass to Turner, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against New Orleans.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game. And for Victor Oladipo, guys, last season you saw him continue to make strides in this game. He has the build to be one of the best guards in the league, and he's on the right track right now. Very excited for his future.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. As you said about Oladipo, he has a bright future in this league after playing at Indiana, already stepping into the leader role with the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, and what I like most about his game and the way he plays is that he contributes really in every facet. I'll use a baseball term. He's a 5'2". I mean, he really does a little bit of everything well, and he can make a big impact even when his shot isn't falling, be it on the glass with his passing or his defense.
And Victor Oladipo, after a solid rookie campaign, really took it up a notch last season, even after missing Clark the first 9 games with that facial fracture.
I love this kid's gravitas. I mean, he's got a presence about him. His percentages improved across the board, field goal, three-point free throws. But I like his work ethic and his confidence.
Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame.
And talking about Victor Oladipo's improvement, a lot of it has to do with his work ethic. Also his pregame film studies, something his college coach absolutely raved about. And all of that showed up for him big time last season.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He feeds it to Westbrook. Shot from free throw range, and it falls over the rim and in. Westbrook's got 6 points.
And you know, back to Oladipo, we always talk about 5-star phenoms coming out of high school. He was just a 3-star guy. He's had to work for everything he's gotten, and I think that served him well. He's got a hunger and drive that you can't manufacture.
George, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Stolen by Ellis. Here's Teague. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Hornets. Here's Young. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 6 points for him.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Ilyasova is screen on Ellis. And Oladipo kicks to Ilyasova. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Ilyasova's got his second basket of the night. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to George. Floats one. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Allison comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. Indiana also making some changes. Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Brooks in for Teague. Oklahoma City on D. Stuckey with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Westbrook again, Oklahoma City.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
You were talking about Stuckey. He did play well in his first year with the Pacers. Clarkie helped them as a starter and off the bench.
Yeah, really had his most efficient year scoring the ball to date. And more than his scoring and what he brought on the court, His presence in the locker room and professionalism, you talk to the people around the Pacers, he was a breath of fresh air on a team that has a number of fresh air guys.
The Pacers making a switch here. Miles is checked in. And so Stuckey nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Westbrook. The dish to Robertson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Ejected by Collison. Outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Clock at 4. Takes it from 10. Here's Collison. Can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Young. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Young's got 8 points. Oklahoma City trailing. Now Payne. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Here's Robertson, and he gets it to go. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Westbrook against Brooks. The feed now to Stuckey. Shoots the 3, and Indiana another 3.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Westbrook drives in, and that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
Brooks, the pass to Stuckey. Puts it up from 12. Here's Jefferson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
6 on the shot clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Westbrook's got 13.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Jefferson, a screen on Westbrook. Brooks misses.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
And that one's good. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand. Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18? That's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Brooks out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Al Jefferson. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Turner in at the power forward position. And so it's Indiana with it. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Turner dishes to Jefferson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Jefferson's got it all tied up now for Indiana. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Collison. Dishes it to Oladipo. Launches it. Payne can't hit. The Pacers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Turner with a screen for Brooks. Shoots off the screen. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 4 rebounds in this game. They set the pick. And Oladipo, here we go. Kanter kicks to Collison. The shot's good from Kanter. Kanter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Feeds it to Turner. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Payne. And the shot is good. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Brooks, here we go. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Paul George is checked in for the Pacers. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And that one falls for Brooks. Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Payne. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Pacers trail by 3. Ellis outside. From 10 feet out. Good. He hits the jump shot. Ellis has got his second bucket.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Now here's Payne. Five on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Ellis. Monte Ellis has always had a knack for the big shot. When things are on the line, he is a guy that is not afraid to step up.
And Kevin, last season, he had a number of big second halves and fourth quarters for the Mavs. Really took over that primary scoring role from Dirk Nowitzki. Stole a lot of games for them last season.
Now here's Payne. And again, it's Oklahoma City. So it's the Pacers now.
Yeah, Monte did have a lot of big second halves for the Mavs last season. Seems like at least half a dozen games for them, he would just take over. Started to get looked at as the top go-to guy late.
Here's George. Off the left rim and out. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Payne. Ilyasova up top. And Oladipo kicks to Kanter. Stolen by Miles. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Brooks. 6 points for Ellis.
That's a perfect up and under there. That's textbook.
And for Monte, it makes sense to go to him late in games. He's so fast that he can create a shot anytime he wants. And very rarely does he not give you a chance to win with just one shot remaining.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Kanter inside. Turner covering. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Indiana. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
The shot's good on the assist by George. Teague's got his first basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Payne. 6 on the shot clock. High post try. The offensive rebound. Ilyasova.
C.J. Miles. That's his first personal foul.
And guys, how about Ilyasova last season shooting the basketball? Always a decent threat to score. His improvements in efficiency were amazing. He increased his field goal accuracy from 41 to 47% in only 1 year.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova. Indiana trailing here. Outside Teague. And there's the pass to Ellis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And Miles kicks to Ellis. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. George has got 10. And we were talking about Ilyasova. There's a reason his field goal percentage went up last season. It wasn't necessarily better shooting. It was probably better shot selection.
And I think the scheme played to his strengths. Lots of ball movement, penetration, kicking out to open spot-up shooters. Ersan showed us that's his kind of game.
And we all know about Paul George and his injury while with Team USA. I mean, he has still said that he would consider playing international ball.
And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the 3 isn't all, though, that they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual-threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice a defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
Now here's Ilyasova. He's got 6. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. Uncovered. And Oladipo pulls it down. For George to be eager to go back and represent the U.S. in international play is a brave move.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, a lot of it might be that he just wants to put that in the past and move on. And sometimes you do that best by confronting things head on. The only way to have that be the past is to keep playing for his country.
Now here's Oladipo. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Victor. Look at that.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Westbrook. Now here's Ellis. His coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Payne gets a wide-open look. The rebound by Paul George.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out. Tell you what, Monte Ellis is one of the best second-round draft picks of all time in the league, not just the last decade. I mean, this guy was a 5-star recruit out of high school, committed to college, but changed his mind and entered the draft, where the Warriors stole him with the 40th pick in 2005.
And the second free throw, good. Getting back to Monte Ellis. Had he gone to college for even 1 year, I think he would have probably been a top 10 pick. But you look at what he's brought to the table over his career. Points and assists, rebounds, steals, playmaking. His production has been astounding.
You know, he's one of those unsung players. He never gets voted to the All-Star game. It never gets spoken about as one of the top guards in this league. But you look at the body of work and you ask his competitors throughout this league, and they're going to tell you that guy's as tough as they get.
Teague against Westbrook. The 11-footer. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
This is a scoring clinic 101 style. I mean, he has really got it going right now.
And it's blocked by Adams.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Kevin, here we can get a good look at Indiana and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in opponent field goal percentage, second in fewest turnovers per game. And they're number 2 in slowing down opposing teams' offenses. Opponent scoring ranked second in the league.
And go back to their top-notch defense. They just smother you and impose their will on you. A lot of nights it seems like teams don't even know what hit them.
Westbrook drives in, so they take the lead. Westbrook's got 8 points here in this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And that one's good. Young's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
That's good. Roberson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Stuckey. Westbrook passes to Collison. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
And George kicks to Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by George. And it's 6 points for Al Jefferson. Westbrook against T. The tray. Pass to Collison. He dishes it to Payne. A second chance effort. And Westbrook with a nice bucket inside. Westbrook's got 26 points.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Collison with a screen on Teague. He got it up. No good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Pacers up 1. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
All right, Kevin, here with Coach Frank Vogel. And, Coach, things were going your way early in this ball game, but you let them climb back in it. What broke down?
Well, we started the game exhibiting championship-level passing, which is what we're preaching. We got a lot of good looks, got an early lead. We didn't pay attention to their strength. That's how they got back in the game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He's got 26 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Oklahoma City trailing. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Roberson is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Oladipo in at shooting guard.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
George dishes to Turner. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Nice D from Oladipo.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt, because they've been winning on the backcourt. Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
There's the pick. T kicks to Ellis. Screened by Young. Again, the miss by Ellis.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Teague with the ball. He has 7. Young sets a screen for George. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Kanter. And now a fast break for the Thunder. It's deflected. It's stolen by T. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Ellis kicks to George. Down low. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook against Teague. Shoots from 14. The shot misses. So Indiana will take it the other way. Takes it off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Thunder lead.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Indiana moving it around. Now here is George. Defense right on him. And it's Teague. That time on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. There's a screen by Cantor. Cantor with a screen on Teague. Westbrook passes to Cantor. Pulls up from the corner. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And some changes here for the Pacers. C.J. Miles comes in for George. And Brooks subbed in for Jeff Teague. Pacers trail by 4. And Young kicks to Ellis. Here's Turner. It's deflected. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Oladipo's running and taken away by Ellis. Brooks with it. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Brooks. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. No good. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's a screen. Ellis dishes to Young. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D.
The Monsters checked in for Oklahoma City. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
And talking about C.J. Miles, he was filthy last year. Indiana needed his spark offensively, especially without Paul George in the lineup. Miles responded by putting up career highs in points and minutes played. Just an unbelievable impact on the season.
Screen by Ellis. Westbrook against Brooks. Young, a screen on Westbrook. On the wing, Ellis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And for most every team out there, guys, they're looking for a guy like C.J. Miles. Decent size, natural movement skills, and can absolutely shoot the lights out. Call him buckets because that's a lethal formula.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now Westbrook, 30 points in the game. There's a screen by Cantor. It's Westbrook with the drive. The Pacers pull it in. Miles has got 4 rebounds in this game. Young, a screen on Westbrook. And Miles kicks to Turner. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. Third is Victor Oladipo. And, of course, Monte Ellis.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and it may often be overlooked, that skill at the shooting guard position. But if you think back on the all-time greats at that spot on the floor, they were all fantastic passers. Almost all were fantastic passers.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Brooks kicks to Turner. Pass to Ellis. He feeds it to Jefferson. For the tie, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here we go, one-on-one. And Roberson kicks to Oladipo. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
And Westbrook, here we go. Stolen by Miles. Brooks with it. Westbrook picks him up. Turner with a screen for Brooks. He kicks to Turner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Here's Ellis. Got a piece of it. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Jefferson, a screen on Westbrook. Brooks kicks to Turner. Pass to Miles. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for the monster. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 2nd in free throw percentage, 8th in assists, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. Smooth as a baby's bottom and as cool as a nice fall night.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. Oladipo, the pass to Adams. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Golden State. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Thunder, got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
Tell you what, they're talking about them now. Everything is falling into place for them so perfectly.
Miles dishes to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post. But last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of it.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And you know, it's what spurred Jefferson to kind of rededicate to defense when he realized teams would pick on him and make him the focal point of their attack.
They set the screen. And Oladipo kicks to Collison. To the left wing. Clock is at 3. Releases. And there's Oladipo on the assist from Payne. Payne's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And for Jefferson and his defense, players know when they are being targeted. So good for Big Al to do something about it.
Stuckey outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. 11 feet away, and it's blocked by Adams.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Oladipo right side. For the three. And it's Oladipo again missing.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
From deep, Miles. Good. Miles has got 6, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yes,
Yeah, listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Brooks kicks to Jefferson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter. Oklahoma City trailer. The pass to Sabonis. There's a screen. Kicks it to Oladipo. Passes it to Sabonis. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Oladipo, the pass to Payne. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Payne's got 7.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And the Thunder making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Paul George comes in for Turner. And it's Teague in for Aaron Brooks. Here's Teague. Payne grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Ilyasova can't hit. Indiana's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's George, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking at the game for George, he's got 10 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Here's Payne, the 15-footer. Good. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Teague dishes to Jefferson. Indiana again missing.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
And Oladipo, here we go, off with the layup.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
George, no good. The Thunder with the lead.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Here's Oladipo. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Oladipo's got his second basket of the night. The three from George. Misses. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Pacers trail by 3. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Young. Ellis is out there with Teague. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jefferson in at the 5. Ellis kicks to Jefferson. And he gets it to go. Jefferson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pacers. Thunder shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Westbrook against Teague. Here's Cantor. And good work on the boards to pick up the second chance points.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
Screen by Jefferson. Ellis. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
There's a screen by Cantor. Westbrook passes to Cantor.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Enes Kanter. 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
Enes Kanter.
That's good from Cantor. And Cantor drops them both.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Teague dishes to Ellis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Ellis has got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Ellis has gotten 5 baskets in 12 attempts so far. Teague against Westbrook. It's stolen by Teague. Now here comes Teague leading the break. Ellis can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Cantor, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. Tipped away. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. A shot's good from Westbrook.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Ellis kicks to George. Screen by Young. And George, here we go. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cantor's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Two shots, gentlemen.
That's his first personal foul.
2.
Enes Kanter. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. In Indiana with the change here, too. Turner's checked in for Al Jefferson. The dish now to Turner. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 9 assists now tonight.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. Down low, Cantor. No good. Excellent D there from George.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Robertson dishes to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Ilyasova sets a screen for Westbrook. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Free throw good, Teague. Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
Westbrook, no good. The Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. That ties the game. 14 points for Ellis.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And Teague's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender, and I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
Young with no one around. A shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 20 points here for Thaddeus Young. And here's Westbrook. To the paint to stop the run. He lays it in. Ilyasova's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more.
And George kicks to Turner. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
So here's Westbrook. Cantor with a screen on Teague. Westbrook, no good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
The feed to Ilyasova. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Screen by Ellis. Plenty of space. The Thunder pull it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Westbrook against Ellis. It's Westbrook with the drive. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. There's the pick. Screen by Young. And George, here we go. And the shot is good.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Well, Thunder have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Dishes to Robertson. Jacks up a three. And the Thunder another three.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Ellis, the pass to Teague. Lets it go from 14. Here's Young, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Off the inbound, and it's Westbrook weighing it in. Westbrook's got 38 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's Ellis penetrating, shoots from the elbow. Again, Indiana.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
The Thunder with the lead. Now here's Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Oladipo outside. Clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside Teague. Screen by Young. Right side George. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Westbrook against Teague. And George now top of the key.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's George again missing. A floater, and Russell Westbrook again. And now a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there. You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Feeds it to Ilyasova. Five to shoot, and Adams kicks to Westbrook. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Turner.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
The Pacers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. Westbrook kicks to Oladipo. Ilyasova, a screen on Ellis. And Oladipo, here we go. Excellent use of the screen that time. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Young.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook against Teague. It's stolen by Teague. Now here comes Teague, leading the break. He dishes it to George. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Westbrook up top, Teague covering. What an opportunity here.
Boy, a chance to take the lead. Huge right here.
Westbrook against Teague. And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Here's Roberson. And the three off target. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
.27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. Westbrook passes to Adams. Over Jefferson. It's off. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
To the left side wing. From D, Ilyasova. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled.
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Jeff Teague. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
When it comes to Jeff Teague, there's an aggressiveness to his game that allows him to be a difference maker. He's always going to be the one who dictates the pace of the game. I love that about Teague. He's just as skilled at orchestrating for his teammates.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.